What is poppin', people? Hey, it's So Fresh here, and welcome back to the NBA 2K22 Fantasy Foundation. Tonight we have Jokic and the St. Louis Cougars versus Kyrie Irving and the New Orleans Slicers. Be sure to stay around till the end to hit the breakdown. Hope you enjoy.
It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Mikal Bridges out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. And for New Orleans, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Hampton. Then it's Little. And it's Adams in at center, locking down the middle. The pass to Dunn. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Passes it to Adams. Irving against Dunn. Irving passes to Adams, and he uses the glass on the way.
Gonna need to contest Adams' shot better than that to prevent him from scoring. He's too physical down low.
Pass to Jokic. Green against Bogdanovic. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Now here's Little. Defended by Bridges. Now Hampton. Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Bridges finds Jokic. And here is Bridges. Oh, that's blocked. Green against Dunn. Pass to Irving. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now, here's Jokic. There's the pass to Christopher. Over Green. Jokic trying to free himself up. Christopher, no good. Green taking his time here. Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Bogdanovic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Here's Bogdanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Irving against Dunn. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got 5.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Irving passes to Hampton. Back to Irving. Adams dishes to Irving. Kicks to Hampton. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From deep. Little can't hit. Gone 2 of 5 here. Making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Jokic against Irving. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Bogdanovich.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here's Irving. Done with some nice D.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Bogdanovich, no luck. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Passes it to Little.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He kicks it to Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9 points.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Here's Christopher. Jokic trying to free himself up. An even 3-on-3 break. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Clark into the lane. Martin with the block. To the paint. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
New Orleans making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for New Orleans.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Back to Jackson. Clark outside. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Hayes. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Jackson against Bradley. Outside Jackson. They need this. Clark trying to get open. And Jackson finishes inside.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Driving in. And Butler sends it back. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Five to shoot. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
From deep three-point range, what a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for New Orleans. He finishes with 9 points in the... And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive,
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Jackson is out there with Butler. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Green, and it's Diallo in at the 3 slot. Here's Duarte. No points in the game yet for him. Over Clark. Duarte's shot good. Duarte has got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Clark kicks to Jackson. Martin with the block, and he gets it back. Jackson gets the bucket. New Orleans leading by 4. Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. Shots good by Butler. And here's Hayes. He has 5. Outside Bradley. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bradley for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Butler passes to Clark. Can't hit from 12. New Orleans leading by 7. Hayes with it. Guarded now by Clark. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he makes that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Clark dishes to Jackson. Into the lane. That one's not going to go. Bradley with some nice D. Inside, Martin kicks to Hayes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low. Martin, the pass to Hayes.
Away team foul. Javante Green. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayes. He tries for three. They grab their own miss, and it's Adams on the follow.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
Outside Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. RJ passes to Green. Here's Hayes. Sinks that one from the post. Hayes has got 9. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
From the line, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside, Bogdanovich. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Just his first attempt. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Thing is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich up and in with the jumper near the hoop. He's got 7.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Adams finds Bradley. And the rejection by Jackson. Bogdanovich passes to Jokic. Now Diallo. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably, because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Irving against Dunn. To the paint. Here's Jokic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a 1/7 of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
Now, here's Hampton. Dunn covering.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Down low, Jokic. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's blocked.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jokic. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Chris
foul.
Dunn picks one up.
You know what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Jokic has got 13 points.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
And we finished one half of basketball. New Orleans leads by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K.
He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic.
And he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We've got Little, Hampton out there with Irving, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
And there's the pass to Christopher. And they hit it back. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Hampton with the ball. Back to Irving. Now here's Little. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hampton on the money with the open jumper. Hampton's got 8.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Here's Christopher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. Nasir Little picks one up.
1 shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Bridges no good on that one. New Orleans leading by 7. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Little kicks to Hampton. Passes it to Adams. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. He's got 13.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here's Irving. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Bogdanovich passes to Bridges. And it's Dunn penetrating. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Dunn's got his 3rd basket of the night. Irving against Dunn. Pass to Hampton. The kick out to Irving. To the right side. Here's Hampton. Here's Adams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Martin's checked in for New Orleans. Jokic passes to Dunn. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Little. Irving against Dunn. Now Irving. He's got 13. Now the pass to Little. Jokic grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Dunn shot's good.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Inside. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Christopher.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jokic against Irving. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Bridges outside. Pass to Christopher. Over Little. Christopher, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Little passes to Hampton. Now here's Little. T right on him. Pass to Martin. To the inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Feeds it to Bogdanovic. Great D that time from Martin.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Dunn kicks to Bridges. Clark right side. It's good, and the New Orleans is cut to just 5 on the basket from Christopher.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Irving, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for New Orleans?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Thing has been just great so far, up at 56%. Butler against Irving. Now here's Butler, guarded closer. That one goes. Count it. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Bradley. 52 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Irving from long range. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Butler on the wing. Lets it go with a three. Here's Clark. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Diallo, he's checked in for Bridges. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Bradley. And here is Irving. The three-pointer off the mark. Butler way outside. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for New Orleans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brandon Clark is out there with Green. And there's Jackson. Then it's Butler. And it's Diallo in at the small forward position. On defense, New Orleans. Jackson up top. Dismissed. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Diallo. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
To take the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Frank Jackson.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. He takes it in. It's good. Irving's got 24 points.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
Jackson looking it over. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Good saving. And good. He nails it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Captain's checked in for Brandon. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Irving against Dunn. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Duarte. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Jokic, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. On the wing, Irving. Good saving. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The pass to Irving. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Diallo. And Green gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes to Christopher. Back to Dunn. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's in there. And New Orleans leads by 9.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Jokic against Irving. And that one's good. Jokic.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the middle, here's Adams, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Jokic. Second chance effort. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Irving against Dunn. Irving passes to Little. Drills the three-pointer.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Kicks it to Dunn. Pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Adams outside. And the pass to Little. New Orleans moving it around. Hampton with the ball. 6 to shoot. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Passes it to Jokic. Over Adams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 19 points for Jokic.
Boy, the Joker will hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Hampton passes to Adams. To the paint. And it's Little finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Irving against Dunn. Right side Irving. The feed to Adams. Pass to Little. Now Hampton. Here's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Jokic draws the double. Christopher. And the shot is long. they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Unloads from 13. Irving's shot is good. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
Down low. Vader on the way. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Dunn. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half. New Orleans leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for New Orleans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way, and the other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, the fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Steven Adams.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Hayes, defended by Butler. Hayes with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
It was Jokic and his perimeter shooters mainly helped, but it was mainly Jokic, whereas the entire Slicers team really helped put this W on their back. Kyrie put a 30 on them boys. That was just nasty. But I appreciate you for watching. Head So Fresh out.